Maha Abouelenein is a powerhouse entrepreneur and global communications expert. And for the first time, she's sharing her inspirational story and life advice in her debut book, 7 Rules of Self-Reliance: How to Stay Low, Keep Moving, Invest in Yourself, and Own Your Future. Maha is joining us in studio. I'm so excited to have you here.
Jamie, thank you for having me.
So what I love is that you do talk about your Minnesota roots.
Yes.
But when I talk about mine, it's most people look like me. You had a very different experience growing up in Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Minnesota. There's obviously, I was the only Egyptian or brown girl in my class. And, you know, when you're young, you want to fit in. You don't want to stand out. And so I lived my whole life in the U.S. until I was 27. And then my mother, who has MS, she got MS when I was 14. My parents decided to go back to Egypt. I'm 100% Egyptian, born and raised in Minnesota. And when I moved to Egypt, I really, you know, kind of stood out there because they're like, oh, you don't sound, you look Egyptian, but you don't sound Egyptian. And everyone said I had a Minnesota accent.
But you used all of this to really drive your success in life. These potential shortcomings or things that people put on you.
Yeah, I use that to kind of bring value to people, to teach them about my market and about my culture. And I use it as my secret sauce to build cultures between both the Middle East market, Egypt and Dubai, where I lived, and the U.S. And so when I moved to Egypt, I ended up working with a lot of U.S. companies, helping them understand the market, the culture, how to do business. And then when I moved back to the U.S. during the pandemic, now I help people who want to explore doing business over there.
And that's, you really say to tap into your superpowers that way, right?
Yes.
And that's what I love about the book. I started it, and you use your background. You actually were a CBS News journalist way back when in Mankato, Minnesota, little town.
KUIC-TV.
And you use that curiosity to also drive some of these 7 habits.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in the newsroom, I got just the bug of like something coming into the wire that came over the wire. We had to learn how to package the story, to tell the story before we stood it out to the public. And it's one of the things that I think is one of the most important things people need to know how to do: how to be a good storyteller, how to be a good communicator, how to connect with an audience. And one of the rules of the books talks about how to build your personal brand. And it's not about being a social media influencer.
Thank you for clarifying this, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like your personal brand is your reputation. How do you want to show up in the world? What do you want people to know about you? And I give a playbook of how people, if you're an entrepreneur, you need to build a strong personal brand to attract the right talent, the right investors, the right partners. But if you work at a company, your reputation at work matters.
Yes, it does.
Are you a collaborator? Are you a team player? Are you someone who is resourceful, a good listener? And so don't think about personal branding as being self-promotion.
Right.
It's about idea promotion and thought leadership, and it's about your reputation.
I love that. That was one of the biggest points that I took away. I want to get to some of the chapters. We're running a little low on time, but one of them, you know, I think so many women especially deal with self-doubt.
Yes.
And you talk about, just in your first chapter, you know, getting over that imposter syndrome. What's your advice?
Yeah, I mean, you got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. And I think one of the rules of the book is don't be a waiter. Don't wait for people to bring you opportunities. Don't wait for people or expect people to see you or to give you that work that's going to make you a rock star in a promotion. What can you rely on yourself for to actually bring that something to the table? Experience, skills, knowledge, and relationships. Don't wait, go create those opportunities.
So that's chapter 1. I want to get, then we'll go all the way to chapter 7, which I also love, is no regrets.
Yes, it's easy to say, but hard to do. But you have to accept that's part of your story. You know, I grew up, my mother had MS, my father had ALS. I ended up moving to Egypt, didn't speak the language, wasn't really, like, I'm from Egypt, but I wasn't living there. It's like you moving to Egypt, right? And so I really had, all the cards were against me. And I said I could regret what was going on in my life, but I decided to take my struggles and turn them into a strength. I started to take my setbacks and turn them into my comebacks. And you can too.
And people need to read those 2 chapters, but now you also have to pick up the book for 2 through 6.
Yes.
Those are the 2.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. You can meet Maha tonight at 7 p.m. at Roman's Bookstore in Pasadena, one of my favorite spots. For more information on Maha and her new book, check out our website, kcalnews.com, and click Seen on TV.